Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Rummer, and this is Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and this is my first ever run of the Blue Lions route of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. We have a lot to do today. We've talked to a lot of students, learned a lot about them, but it's going to be really fun. Let's do this.
I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. What do you think?
I mean, I'm invited. Wait, should I be all shy and be like, I'm invited? I'm invited? This is a cool crew though. Just looking at their faces like it, they're all adorable.
Of course. Why wouldn't you be?
Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present.
Like,
he's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor.
Sure, but also like,
Compared with that boar who knows
Dimitri
nothing
did really
save
good.
attacks, your tactics were nearly decent.
Felix, you really ought to stop picking fights with His Highness.
Don't worry, Ingrid. I encourage all to speak freely. And
He's
I
such
must
a good
agree that
dude.
The professor's tactics were truly extraordinary. I have much to learn.
Oh, sure. But today was exhausting. I'm so hungry I can barely stand.
To be honest, so am I. Let's head to the dining hall. Together.
Professor, I'm sorry to intrude, but you don't look too happy for someone who just won.
Yeah, it's crazy because like Dimitri is one of the most considerate people like in this game so far, like easily. He's so freaking kind. And like I think like when you think of a noble person or what you would want a noble person to be, I'm definitely thinking of Dimitri in my head. You're mistaken. I'm pretty happy.
You say that, but your eyes tell a different story. I know we only just met, so this may be difficult for you, but I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting, after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same. Well, come along, Professor. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
He's not wrong. Like, especially when you're in a game where, like, violence is very much a key feature.
Your work with the students was
You gotta enjoy the
remarkable.
happiness whenever you can.
I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I learned a lot about them.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission.
Oh yeah, you get a
for the
mission
month
at the start of
ahead.
each month, don't you?
Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Bandits?
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
They're really good, like, like
Bandits,
an...
they say.
I'll say it in a second. The little jump, oh!
Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
Hopefully.
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna say right, because, like, you know, no point playing dumb with her.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible.
I'm not gonna pause it all the time because I feel like that can get very like annoying. But I will say, like, what I love about this game is that, like, sometimes dialogue can feel like it's not needed, and sometimes, like, even unneeded dialogue can be really fun to listen to. But I feel like they get across so much character whenever anyone opens their mouth in this game, and that's, like, really good that they're not wasting any breath in this game, especially, like, and sometimes it might not move the story forward, but, like, character progression is just as important as story progression to me.
No one said anything about the Knights of Damn Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite...
Oh, I forgot about this design, look at it!
Now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
Costas, I wouldn't...
Die.
Yeah, Costas, no!
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Holy shit.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
See, and how, like, scary is this guy that he's like, I'm not the one that's gonna kill you. You know what I mean? It's not me. Like, I'm leaving you on your own knowing that you're gonna die at the hands of these students. You know what I mean? Like, that's like even more of an insult. Because, you know, cutting someone down by your own hand, if you mean to, especially in these type of times.
Part 1.
I love listening to this
White
voice.
Clouds. Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery.
Cutting someone down by your own hands is very, like, honorable in a lot of ways, unless you're doing it by dishonorable means.
Births or deaths took place.
Letting someone else do it?
The people perform music once beloved
That's a backhand.
by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
I'm not always the hugest fan as well of, like, storybook style, like, of how to tell you lore, like, storybook stuff. But I like the way that they do explain lore to people like me that maybe won't, like, look into absolutely everything about this game's lore. So it's like, here's a little tidbit. So you know, like, the background of, like, these seasons and these months and what happens in this, like, culture. So there are new places to explore in the monastery. I can't wait. So... 2000, Jesus Christ. I cannot wait to get to class for the first time.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
This will be our first true battle. I'm looking forward to fighting alongside
I'm
you,
looking forward to
Professor.
fighting alongside you, Dimitri. As am I.
During the mock battle, your commands were thoughtful and thorough, as was your strategy.
Sure.
With you on our side, I'm confident we will prevail. It seems we have some time to spare before our departure. Let's use this opportunity to prepare as best we can.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
I'd say I think so. Like, I think if this was like another time and I didn't like have, I don't know, I'll just say I think so. I believe we are.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did
Well, I feel like these people have been very welcoming to me,
A
so...
swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well.
Sure.
I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Funnily enough, I think that, like, this is a real thing in military academies when, not even just now, I think sometimes now as well. I might be completely wrong on, like, some other situations like this, but in military, whose birthday is it? Annette's? Annette! Take 200 gold. In military academies, you do get field studies and such every single month or every few months where the students have to, like, go off and, like, do their certain tasks. And they may seem a bit harsh, but, like, if you want to prepare these people... And here's the thing, the majority of people in military academies like this probably will end up... And maybe it's different in Fire Emblem, please correct me, but probably won't even end up in the military, you know what I mean? They probably will end up, like, doing something. We're gonna explore, of course. Let's do it. We don't have many teaching points, so I think we have, like, what, like 2? Okay. A girl's voice, what could it mean? Yeah, we have 2 teaching points, which means we can go to dinner with 2 students. We have to be pretty freaking careful with this because, well, first of all, we're gonna go and do gardening first. We're gonna go over here and talk to Geralt as well, but first I want to go do gardening just to, like, make sure we're doing this. Oh, the map comes up on the screen. That's useful. Yeah, like, chances are there's quite a few of these students who might, who would, in other words, might end up, like, just being, you know, owning their own shop or something. You never know. And again, guys, we don't have any seeds. Do we have any seeds? Let's see if we have some seeds over here. I'm not really good with Fire Emblem lore. I'm not amazing. Oh, harvest. We have to harvest first. I'm a dum-dum. There we go. Bring our teaching level up a bit. So, will we do... I mean, why not? We have these 3 stars. Yes. And will we cultivate them with pour arid water? And... will that do? Thank you so much. So, accept the quest from Gerald. Speak with your house leader. Well, I'd like to speak with a lot of students if we can. It seems everyone is catching a big fish today. It seems like everyone is catching a big fish today. And we're going to do that too, because again, it brings up our teaching level by quite a bit. Especially early on, right? Like, we want to do it early on, because later on it's not going to matter too much. Can we fish a bit? Yeah, just a tiny bit. We'll fish 6 times. I mean, it's actually really simple to do this. Good. Okay, good, good. Not excellent. We missed one of them for sure. Ooh. But I really do enjoy playing games like this. I truly do. Especially games that allow you to do fun stuff like this on the side, you know what I mean? Perfect. I'm assuming a perfect will bring up our level quite a bit more. We're not going to be doing this all the time because, again, it's just like... it gets to a point where it's just kind of like grinding levels. And it's definitely not always worth it. Oh, that was only a good. Oh, how my life has betrayed me. But also, getting some ingredients? Yeah, sure, let's do it. For cooking later. I cannot wait to hang out with, like, a bunch of students today, though, like, because, like, again, these are characters I've never really interacted with at all in this game. There we go. Aramid Pike. Is that, like, the water that we're talking about here? Maybe we should wait for a different fish. I don't know. Okay, and one last fish, right? One last fishing point? Oh, we wait for a red one or something? Yeah, let's wait for a big red one. We did it. A bullhead, a 5-star bullhead. Oh my god. Well done. That was fun. So let's go and talk to Gerald and also pick up some items along the way just so we know what we're doing. I like to get the quest out of the way first before we do like the really fun side stuff. We won't be talking to everybody. I'll say that right now. We won't be talking to everybody, but I do want to make sure that I talk to most people in my own group. And also anyone I want to recruit as well, we would like to talk to also. I don't know the recruiting requirements of every single character, but I think right now, a good suggestion I got, I was already thinking of Casper, but Marianne seems like a really good choice as well.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's
75.
enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
What's the
I have
quest?
a request.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Sorry, let's do it. So we have a quest from him, which is good too. But we should also talk to our friend. Oh my god, Claude and Dimitri in the same. Look how cool. Look this cool little detail, right? The dude's just like watching over them.
We have only just arrived at the academy, and we're already being sent out to take care of bandits. It is a noble mission, but one that will likely require battle. In practice, there is little difference between a battle and a war. Even with the support of the Knights of Seros, we must still brace ourselves for the challenge. Do you have any other questions about life at the monastery? Or about battle?
I don't. I don't. I'm very okay. Thank you so much, though. How are you doing, Claude?
I hear you've been tasked with hunting down bandits, right? Meanwhile, my class is stuck with a downright peaceful mission. Sounds like you'll be fighting alongside the knights, too. Don't let the monastery down, Teach.
For sure. I won't. At least I'll try to not let it down. So I think this door isn't open. Oh, it is opened. Okay. Okay. We look at the map here. This is the reception hall. We also have some side quests over here. There's Listaya. We have one from Setit. And there's another quest up here too. We can totally go do those things, for sure. There's also an item we have to get up here on the second floor. Which, let's just do this now. While we're here. I think fast travel is a lot of fun, and like honestly it's needed in like any game if you really want to have like a lot of like to not be an inconvenience sometimes, I suppose. Oh, this is a really cool room. Tactics Primer. Thank you so much. So here we go. Access the items. Oh, here we go. Access the abilities and combat arts menu to equip your units to see what they have learned. Okay, so here we go. Access the item menu to use, store, and take and swap items for units. Yes. Okay. Battalions is something I never really got either. We can do reclasses as well. Oh my god, this room is so cool. This whole place is so cool. Like, it's so much fun to explore. I think, yeah, we're done here. I think we're definitely done here. We can also do some training, but I think that takes up one of our little slots. Training gets much easier to do later on when you have more teachers' points, I think. Let's see what we can do here. Man, look at this. Is that Sylvain? Is that Sylvain with all the girls over here? Sylvain, what are you doing?
Our first assignment is to take out some bandits. Did anyone tell Lady Rhea that people's lives are at stake?
I lost my own brother to bandits.
Oh, wow.
Is something someone has said at some point, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay, not
Sylvain.
my finest attempt at humor.
It's not even a joke.
I was thinking.
How is that even a joke, Sylvain? Hey, my family member died. Gotcha. Oh, Hilda. Hey, Hilda. How are you?
I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. But that would be such a hassle. Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick.
You don't look busy to me.
You can tell? I suppose being a professor has taught you how to ferret out time wasters.
Recruit.
Professor, you look like you want to say something. But if you're here to lecture me, I'll pass. It's not like I'm one of your students.
It seems this person is interested in yeah, of course not. So yeah, charisma and acts. So can we recruit Hilda? Because if we can, I'm just saying. Probably my favorite character of the Golden Deer route, if I remember correctly. We didn't get to go here last time. We can buy weapons when we're on the field as well, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried about this.
You there.
Yes?
We will accompany you on your assignment. We don't want anything to happen to our precious students. If any of you run into trouble, we'll step in and help out.
Sure. Thank you. And here is the... I love the idea of this just being like right at a gate here. But it's deep into the monastery, in fairness. Okay, so we know where everything is at this point. Let's travel back through here. So here's the cafeteria. Who's in the cafeteria? Is there anyone here we want to talk to? Oh, Petra. We could talk to Petra, I suppose. But then again, like, oh, Annette. Hello, Annette.
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
Personally, I like spicy food more than sweet.
Spicy? Ooh, your tastes are so mature. I'll definitely remember that.
Like, sweet food, like, is good in some cases, but, like, honestly, dude, like, spicy food is the best. So, oh, hello. You have a quest?
Would you kindly do something for
Collect
me?
recipes for the head chef. Sure. I think cooking together has not been unlocked. So we have to collect some recipes for her. Yeah, we'll be eating here in a bit. We'll be eating here in a bit. I like to do eating as the finale. So the quests. Oh, so you have to collect recipes. Okay, yeah, let's go up here. Let's go up here. And there's one over here too. Who's in the library as well? Who's in the library? Ignatz, of course. Is that the only thing they want us to collect? No, there's one over here too. Oh, that wasn't an invisible wall. I think I was just stuck on something there. There we go. I think we can head back to her now. Who's this? Hello.
Through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
Recruit!
Huh? Your class? I can see the appeal, yes. However, I still have a lot of books I wish to read in this class. But talk to me again, okay?
So he's in magic and reason. We do not have that. We do not have that. Which is fine. It's fine. We're not going to have everything. I suppose we can head back to the dining hall now to give her our stuff. Lycia's in here? This is so much fun, though. Like, I love exploring this place. Thanks so much for everything. So now we can cook with someone as well. We're probably gonna cook with Ash. Okay. Let's see where other people are, though, as well, though, because we do have to do some quests, but... So Hilda's here. Jaritza's there. Marianne is in the greenhouse. We should have chatted to Marianne, because we actually do want to recruit Marianne.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Let's see what we need to recruit Marianne.
Excuse me.
Magic and writing. We could definitely do writing. I mean, we could learn to do a lot more things. Hello, Shamir.
Have we met? No. Sorry. You remind me of someone I know. No.
Well, that's good to know. Who else is in other places here? So we have... In the dormitories, Leonie's there. Yes, we've talked to quite a few of them here. In the Officers' Academy, that's definitely where we're going to have to go to talk to a few people here. We should have talked to Do, but we didn't. Ash is here too. And Edelgard, which would be a good conversation. I'm assuming Felix is here, yes. And Casper, and Ingrid, and Raphael. Great bunch of people. Cyril. Mercedes is here as well too, which I'd love to talk to also. And I don't think there's many people up here that I want to talk to right now. I mean, talking to Lady Rhea would probably be a good idea. Okay, let's go and talk to the dude. The dude. Because why not? And he's in our team. Like, I definitely want to talk to our teammates. We probably will miss quite a few, but I definitely want to talk to as much as I can.
Professor, it is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
A man of Dusker?
That reminds me.
I mean, I like you. So here's the training grounds. I believe you can also enter your students into tournaments here, but I'm not sure if it takes teaching points to do this. It's possible. Let's talk to Felix, though. Hello, Felix.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure. But don't place your trust in him as a human being.
Oh, wow.
Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
So this is a very scary thing to say to your teacher.
Sylvain and I have known each other since we were children. His Highness as well. Though I should warn you that both Felix and Sylvain are a bit challenging at times. The moment I take my eyes off them, they're off causing all kinds of trouble. It's always been that way.
I love learning about these people like this. Casper, you want to join our team? It's so awesome, like hearing it from other people's mouths as well about different people.
Check in on my training?
Here to recruit you.
That reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
Recruit.
Hey, Professor? Here to cause some trouble? No? Well, whatever then.
Okay, so strength and brawling. So do I have to like raise those stats to in order to like recruit him? That's what I'm thinking. Like, is that like what we have to like do? Possibly. That is possibly what we have to do here. Okay. Who's in here? So, Ash, hello, my boy. How are you?
It's thanks to my adoptive father, Lenato, that a commoner like me is here at the Academy. He is the very model of chivalry. Someday, I'm going to be just like him.
Ash, that's always great, but make sure you always be like yourself too. Because you're special and we love you. There's a reason why they say Ash is the main character of this game. Is there anyone here we can chat to? No, it doesn't seem to be. So let's, I guess, go chat to Edelgard. Edelgard is definitely a character, like, you want to talk to the house leaders as well, for sure. Edelgard, how are you? Hubert there, looking like a...
You're quite powerful to have
whatever.
beaten us in the mock battle. Such a shame you aren't leading our class.
So she definitely, like... She definitely values power. Like, it's very clear that she values power. Above a lot of other situations. Or a lot of other things. Let's go up here to the cathedral. Oh, we haven't unlocked fast travel yet, so I guess we go to this... The hall? Reception hall. If there are particular... As I said, guys, if there are particular people that you would like me to converse with, I'm more than willing to do that. Man, look at how impressive this is at times. Like, at times, like, this game looks like the best game. Ferdinand, how are you doing, buddy?
Do you know of the Eyre family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes.
I'm ready.
All right. I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Eyre, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future.
I look forward to
There
that.
is nothing I cannot achieve.
So here's what's crazy about this. I loved hearing that. I was actually kind of worried that it was going to be like this big long speech, but like I actually really liked hearing that. Mostly because like there's this perception that I have, like, and it breaks the glass really fast, right? You look at these kids and they're just kids. Like they're teenagers, and you're looking at them and they just look like normal teenagers. But then like they talk about their past, or they talk about who their parents are. Has the music just stopped? Oh yeah, it changes music on that bridge. They talk about their past and such, and like and they talk about who their fathers are, who their families are, and you're like, oh god, these people are really part of important families. Families that are gonna shape the freaking world. Okay. So who is passionate about music? That's a quest we're gonna have to take as well. And there's another quest he's gonna give us over here. I know you don't like us.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Celine! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions.
What's your quest?
Something to ask of you.
Sure. I mean, why not? Like, this is what this is all about, really. So we have then... So the quest would be around here. There's also like students who like there's little lights where there would be students who maybe are interested in singing. Yeah, I prefer the map like this for sure.
Bridget, Elmira, Dusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
So we got some intel. Great. So we also need to learn about more students who like to sing, which I think that's what this light is trying to tell us here. It's like a little bit of, unless it's like something completely different, but like we'll go to the dormitory. Sorry guys, I'm not very good at the work in this map yet. Let's go over here and wait. Over here? Oh. A list of students. Okay, can we like look it up? Oh, we don't even need to like, I thought we were gonna have to like talk to people ourselves. Not at all. Okay. Let's then go back to the cathedral. Fast travel just makes sense. Like, oh wait, we didn't talk to Mercedes yet. Mercedes, next. She's right here. Mercedes with the best hair and the best, what would you call this, like a shawl? Or what do you call it? You guys will let me know.
It's nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
That's right.
Me too. Shall we pray together?
Anything for you, Mercedes. Anything for you. I did your quest.
You have my thanks.
And we got a steel sword for it, which is great. And a renown increased too. And then we're gonna go over here to the choir teacher and give her this list. I honestly thought we were gonna have to like recruit a bunch of students. Chickpeas. Oh, chickpeas are awesome, especially in like a curry. Really good. Oh, now we can do the choir. Well, I don't want to do choir just yet. I kind of want to go. We're gonna go do some dinner now. We're gonna go to the dining hall, and we're gonna get some dinner. We're gonna cook with someone, and we're gonna get some dinner. That's what I want to do first. This exploration is taking quite a bit of time, but honestly, it's like what you kind of have to do. Today's special. So who wants to come with the special today? Let's bring Ash. Does anyone else want to come? Sylvain, do you want to come too? See, I know for sure we're gonna be using Ash. Does Felix want to come, or is he okay? Felix is down. Well, that's the thing. I use cooking to bring up their thingamajiggers. So I think we're gonna be using him in our battles as well. So let's make sure he's good for training. Look at this.
This looks delicious.
My gray-haired boys.
I like this.
Aw. Good food, guys. Good food. It can mean everything. And it also brings up our professor levels. So, like, I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but we're going to do another bit of cooking. I want to make sure, I want to see if because I think we're going to be using Felix from now on as well, because one thing I think I tend to do a lot is neglect sword users. At least I did on my first playthrough, but again, I don't remember like all the way back about what intricacies I used.
That looks appetizing.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
It's really annoying, you know, like Sylvain is that guy who's like, you know, really popular and thinks he's really cool, and it's like, and thinks he's really handsome, and it's like, but he is really cool. It's like, oh, well, what can you say? He's so cool. Look at all the people you can talk to here. It's crazy.
Perhaps there were way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed.
Oh, hi, Professor. Were you just eavesdropping on me?
Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
Can I just say this now? I disagree so much. Like, and I'm not trying to be like, I eat vegetables, I'm really smart, and I understand that, you know, they're healthy for you. Guys, like, if you've ever had like a Christmas dinner or anything like that, a plate with like turkey and like broccoli is the best. It's the best. Bit of broccoli.
Thank you for
Oh no, it's
paying
flashing
me a
light outside. I thought that was my TV for a second.
Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps something I can help you with?
I wonder if the students are talking to me about the teachings of Ceres. What does this
You
mean?
seem to be getting along well with the students. I would advise you to be confident in your abilities. The rest will fall into place in time. I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anyone else that we truly would like to talk to. We've talked to quite a few people. I actually, you know what? I actually kind of want to get a conversation with Cyril. Is that how you pronounce his name? The reason I want to talk to Cyril for sure is because he's a character who's like outside. Where are we going the right way? I think we're going the right way. No, it's the other way. The reason why I want to talk to him is because I feel like he's a character who, you know, like is outside of the the classes.
Sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who. Oh, do you need me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Okay, that's very well. Okay, so then I think we can end our stuff for today. I think so. Yeah, let's end our stuff for today. And we can do our first class as well, which this is always fun, but it's always like, oh, we got 3 teaching points.
For lectures, I will tell you all that I know, assuming that's agreeable to you, of course.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm very much okay. Now here's the thing. I don't know where we're going with a lot of these characters, and I'm sure like you guys will be able to help with that at some point too. I think I want to keep Dimitri with a spear and maybe turn him into like a Pegasus Knight or something, or maybe a rider like with a horseback and that, but maybe that's not the best idea in the world. With Ash, I definitely want to keep him just on bows and turn him into a bow like knight. So maybe riding and so maybe like actually a custom focus with bows and riding might be a good idea. Riding or flying, we can always change. It's not gonna be like that big of a deal. We're not playing on the hardest difficulty. We have Sylvain. We can only train Tree right now. Yes, that's perfect. I think Mercedes, you're perfect in what you're doing now. Annette, should we give Annette? I wonder, should we give Annette the same as Mercedes? Ingrid uses a sword, which is really freaking cool. Felix also uses a sword. I think that'll be perfect. To do axe and brawling seems fine, right? See, I haven't really even looked up where I want these guys to go. I think I know that I would like some bow knights. I think I might, with Dimitri, I think I kind of want him to have, like, kind of a pure, kind of like maybe spear type build. But, like, I'm not sure. A lance type build to do, I'm not sure either. Look, we can figure it out along the way. We can definitely figure it out along the way. It's not always going to be set in stone. But we changed Ash because that's a good idea. So, group tasks. So, stable duty with writing. So, who's good with this? So, you and... Can you and Ash go into this? I know it's not going to be amazing. But if you could go into that, and then we'll go into instruct. I'm not going to auto-instruct. So, let's start with instructing Ash. He is a only leveled... oh, no, he's pretty good at this, actually.
This will be useful.
Is this the best idea, by the way? Like, I always, like, exhaust this, but, like, I wonder, like...
This will be...
If that's such a good idea. Maybe it's not a good idea. Felix, since we're definitely going to be using him, but there might be other characters, yeah, like Mercedes, who might need a little bit of a boost, too. Kind of, yeah, I kind of want to use Felix. So let's try and go up on... Should we go up on Brawling? Or should we go... Let's just work on this for now. Again, since I'm not very confident with the stuff for the first while... Perfect gets us an extra one, doesn't it? For the first while, let's do this. It's probably not going to be the best idea in the world anyway, but... Can't be perfect. And let's work on Dimitri, because he's always going to be there. And he's always going to be working on the next part of his skills. And I think that's good for now. Again, I could change. Yes? Oh god, no. What are you asking? No matter the weapon, it cannot be wielded properly with ample strength and stamina, regardless of the skills one may possess. I've been using various training techniques, but lately I feel like they are lacking. It may be necessary to increase your training intensity. That feeling can be a sign of attribute, a sign of progress. Try focusing on one skill at a time, at least for a while. I think it's so hard for me to understand any of these because, like, they could be all wrong or, like, one of them, you know what I mean? It's like, it's really difficult. So we're gonna go with that feeling can actually be a sign of progress.
That can't be.
No! Damn it! No! I never know how to answer those.
Let's give it our all.
I am a little worried.
Here's the result, Professor.
And then just level up here as well.